Hey guys, welcome back to another Cajun Toy Review. Today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Fantastic Four Retro Carded Mr. Fantastic. And man, I'm excited to be talking about this wave. I got them all today. If you've seen my Toy Hunt video, you've seen that already. If not, go check it out. But yes, we're going to be talking about every single figure in this wave, and I love the Fantastic Four. I backed the HasLab Galactus, and when they announced these, I was like, I gotta get them again. So this will be the third time I bought a Fantastic Four from Marvel Legends, and they've all been pretty good. So we will compare this figure and the other ones in this wave to the previous releases. So stick tuned for that. And before we get into it, go ahead and hit the like button, consider subscribing, and hit the bell if you want to see the rest of this content and be notified when it comes out. So let's get into it. So looking at this figure, I love the box art in there. This is the classic retro box art that we've seen with the figures released in the past, including the art with the cast of Fantastic Four and the Fantastic Car. And of course, you can see the Reed Richards Mr. Fantastic at the bottom, and love it, man. Look at it. So he's coming. I really like this new look for him with the coat, kind of what we seen Mariah Taggart. We do have some interchangeable arms we can see in there, and nothing else that I can see. Turn it around. Classic. We can see the figures in a wave and a little bit of a read up. As Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards utilizes his scientific brilliance and pliable form to make a difference in the world. Yeah, pretty awesome. Kind of see how you change out his hands and stuff like that. Here are the other figures in the wave: Mr. Fantastic, The Thing, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, Psycho Man, and High Evolutionary. And I'm reviewing them in order, so we're going straight down the line. So after this will be The Thing. UPC here will be in the shots at the end if you guys need it to find this. But there ain't much else to say about this, so let's go ahead and open this up and check out our Mr. Fantastic. Alright, so we're looking at our Mr. Fantastic out of the box, and yeah, this is a cool figure. I really dig the cloak, or the coat, the lab coat I should say. Looks really good. I definitely love the color scheme on this guy. I think it's probably the closest that we've gotten to a legitimate Fantastic Four uniform. The blues are still off. We hadn't got the actually Alex Ross style Fantastic Four yet, and probably maybe we will in the future, and I'll buy these again. But overall, I think this is a really solid figure. And we will look at them with the other ones and stuff. We'll even do some head swaps, because I think that might be interesting and stuff. But yeah, I love the blue on this guy. He looks really good with the coat or without. So let's get him off of the turntable and take a look at our figure. And looking at the accessories and extras that come with our Mr. Fantastic, we have the two additional arms, depending on what look you give them. If you want them with the coat or without, utilize that or the other. We have two hands. They are both kind of gripping hands. One is a little bit more closed in, I guess, for a tighter grip. He doesn't come with anything to actually hold. But if you had like the Ultimate Nullifier or something else, you can give it anything. The Scientist Supreme little tablet would be a good item to give him. And then this hand's a little bit more like a grasp. This is holding a beverage or something like that. I don't know. And then we got these kind of stretchy reaching out hands, and these are really good. We've seen these before with the black suited one that came with the Super Scroll, and fingers are very flexible and stuff like that. They do have a hinge on the hands, so they are nice. They are the glove ones, so they do match with either version if you have the coat on or not, because this one is wearing the white gloves. But yeah, these look good. They're, like I said, the same things we've seen before. But yeah, I do like them a lot. A lot of cool detail on there. You can kind of see, you can even see the little knuckles on there, so that looks really awesome. The sleeves, I mean, a whole lot to say about the sleeves. They look good. They are double hinge with pins, but they look good and stuff like that. They do have kind of detail and texture in there. You can actually see the buttons on the ends of the sleeves, which looks really nice for the lab coat. But yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say on there. There's some white sleeves, so. And the lab coat itself looks good. It's just a lab coat. It's got some pockets on it, some buttons on it, some detail and stuff like that. But yeah, it looks great on him. It literally makes the character kind of pop, especially with the white boots and stuff and the white gloves and everything. I think it's pretty dang awesome. So yeah, if you've seen the Mariah Taggart figure that came with the X-Men line, it's kind of the same thing. You pull the arms off, you switch out the coat, and we'll do it in a second. But yeah, it's cool accessories. I think it's a great addition for him, and it kind of really separates him from the other previous Mr. Fantastics, which we'll see in a second. So looking at the Mr. Fantastic figure, Reed Richards, and yeah, this is a really solid figure. It is a lot of reuse that we've seen before. The head is the original head from the Walgreens exclusive with updated paint on there. They both look similar, and they both have their advantages, disadvantages. I kind of like the flesh tone a little bit more on the original, and we can head swap it. It's not a big deal, but I do love the blue of the suit. I do like it a lot. It looks really good, especially with the black 4. It really pops in there. This is, to me, the closest we've gotten, like I said, to the original Fantastic Four look. And I'm pretty excited about getting my Galactus and doing some really awesome photos with these guys, and opening up the rest of these and doing some team shots and stuff. So let's take a look at his coat and everything and show you how that works. So you just grab over Reed and you just grab his arms, and they just pop out pretty easy. I'm a liar now. And then you would select the coat. It just kind of goes on pretty easy like that. And then you find the appropriate arm. Yeah, listen for that very satisfying click. And you get your hands, depending on which ones you want to use. And just port those babies in. And there you go. There's Reed with his coat. And looking really awesome. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think about this, guys. What look are you going to have your Reed Richards looking like? It's going to be coat or no coat. I think both look pretty good. Of course, we'll take the coat off for the articulation. But like I said, it looks great. Let's pop this hand off and show you how the other hands work. So there we go. And there's Reed stretching out his digits. And that looks pretty awesome. Alright, so transform you back. Not my arms, not my arms. Alright. I'll just reverse it this time for you. So here we are with the stretchy fingers now with the blue suit. With the 5 fingers here to the face. But yeah, this looks really good either way. So I don't know. I'm torn. I really like the blue. I mean, of course, as much uniformed as you can with the team is the way I'm going to go. So this depends on what I'm doing with them. But yeah, I like this a lot. Alright, and I'm going to pop this back off. And we're going to bring out the other Reeds. And look at these guys real quick. Have a read off. Alright, so we have 2 Reed Richards here. We have the Walgreens original, and we have the Super Scroll Reed Richards. So like I said, these are same head sculpts you can see on there pretty easily. And then of course we got the bearded Reed Richards, which I do like a lot. It makes me wish John Quincy would have been cast as Reed Richards, but they all have stuff that I like about them and stuff like that. Now as for accessories that these came with, should have pulled that out first. So this one has the exact same blue finger, so I'm not even pull that out. We know exactly what that looks like. On there, it's the exact same thing. But this one actually had the kind of unique thing, so we'll show that real quick. So again, pop his arms off. And here we go. And we have, I like big women hugs, but bendy wire on here, so you can pretty much kind of get it into some forms. It's, you know, you gotta play with it a little bit, but still, it's pretty cool and different. So now that we have those three out, grab the other hands real quick. So yeah, this is just the other hand, like I was saying. The exact same thing that we've seen is just in a blue plastic instead of the white. And that just kind of fits in the same way. So that is our three reeds kind of side by side, and what they come with that's different and stuff, plus their appearances. And lastly, put your arms back, buddy. All right. And we'll do a little head swap. I want to put this head on this body. Maybe vice versa. We've probably done that before, but. So actually, that looks pretty good. Kind of like it. There's a dead body back there. So I actually might be rocking reed like this. Kind of like I said, I like the reed with the beard. And with this outfit, this might be my go-to reed for me. And then even slap the coat on there, and we got, you know, just need us. All right, so that's just a couple of options and a comparison to the other reeds that have come out previously. Just put you boys back there. All right. So let's take a look at, let's get them out of the way, actually they're distracting. All right, let's take a look at articulation on our reed. So paint wise, real quick, the paint is really clean. I mean, there's not a lot of paint to really talk about, but the paint that is there is good. So like course the 4 is very important. It's very clean and very nice. There's clean lines on his belt and his arms. If it's blue underneath there, I can kind of see a little bit, but they painted it really good, especially on the collar. You know, I know there's blue under there. I can tell right here on the crack, but they painted that extremely well with that white, so that none of that's showing through really on this figure. So I got a good one this time. All right. But yeah, everything else is good. I do like the blue a lot. It's a very appealing blue and looks good in pictures. So let's take a look at the articulation. So reed can look up really well. He can look down even better. And we got not much pivot, but of course full rotation. Full bicep swivel. Better be, you can take the whole arm off. I mean, sorry, full arm rotation. Bicep swivel. Like I said, double jointed elbows. They are not pinless, even though this is a new figure. It is a reused body. So double jointed elbows. He has a great ab crunch. There's waist rotation. It's split about that far. There is a thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Kick his own butt. He can do a lot more. He's Mr. Fantastic. There is no boot cut or right here on that, and we do have ankle pivot, peg holes on the bottom of his feet, and he does have kind of like the first Mr. Fantastic, these kind of just superhero feet, I guess you could call them. There's no shape to him really, and I mean it makes sense. He's Mr. Fantastic, but yeah, they're just kind of like the classic superhero feet and stuff like that. While the original Walgreens one had the same. The Super Scroll one had kind of almost like shoes on, so a little bit different. But yeah, that's it. That's the figure, guys. let me know in the comments and stuff. What do you think of this guy? Which one is your favorite? Will you be picking this figure up? And just your thoughts. If you like this video, please leave a like, consider subscribing, check out other content, hit the bell and notifications. We're reviewing this whole wave coming out. And check us out on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Just search for Cajun Toy Review. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Take care of yourself.